I know you haven't heard of this before, but starting a business with limited capital requires a shift in mindset. Traditionally, we are conditioned to begin the process of looking for new business opportunities by asking, where is there a gap in the market? And how can I fill that gap? A gap could be an unfulfilled customer need or a new invention yet to be brought to the market. Instead of starting with a question, where is the gap in the market and how can I fill it? Ask yourself, what do I have and what do I know to fill in that gap? Hello guys, you're welcome to the Passive Income channel where we talk about money non-stop. As a 6-figure affiliate marketer with 7 years of experience and also starting up several successful businesses, I'm going to be sharing with you tips and ways you can earn money passively. So do well to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell if you want to see more videos from me that will change your financial life. Ciao. Next, we will establish a goal to create a venture that will fill that gap. We consider the resources necessary to make our goal a reality and go out in search of those resources. We write a business plan and present it to potential financiers with a promise of a return on investment. If the financiers like us and our idea, they provide us with the capital to start the business. If not, we are stuck. Most times, people find it difficult to raise the resources they require, causing the entire project to fall on its head. There is an alternative route to creating a new venture. So let's carefully examine the resources and relationships over which you have influence and consider how you can put this to work quickly and effectively to create an offering that the market needs or wants. You can experiment using different combinations of resources to test how the market responds to different offerings and over time create an offering that is really valuable to others. So here are some principles and guidelines that will provide you with a better chance of effectively launching a business with little or zero capital. Start with what you have. So at the outset of looking to start a new business, take stock of what you have at your disposal. Consider your skills, that is, what can you do? What can you offer? You need to check your experience. What have you done in the past? What qualifies you to start a business? Check your knowledge. What do you know? Because trust me guys, what you don't know is bigger than you. Tangible resources. What do you own and what do you have access to? Is it relationships with people? Is it money? Is it family? Is it inheritance? Whatever it is. So it is recommended that you think carefully about your responses to these questions. Go beyond what comes to your mind immediately and think a little more deeply about what you have at your disposal. So in this process, be sure to write down your responses to these questions. Your written responses will create a collection of artifacts that can be combined to create something interesting, novel and valuable in establishing a new business. Take into account what you know. What you have needs to be combined with what you know for it to have real power. Take stock of the relationships you have with others. Map out your network of connections and consider how your connections could enable you to use what you have more effectively. Sarvathy points out that the alternative means of venture creation advocates stitching together partnerships to create new markets. Relationships, particularly equity partnerships, drive the shape and trajectory of the new venture. Invest in what you can afford to lose. There is a big difference in your mindset if you start with the perspective that I'm investing this amount and I expect a 30% return versus I can afford to lose this much. Therefore, I'll put it into the business and see if I can make it work. If you have only put in what you can afford to lose, you maintain flexibility in the business and minimize stress in managing it. If you are only willing to invest what you expect, then you can get a specific return. There is a strong chance you may never take a leap and launch the business you always dreamed of owning. An example of this is the entrepreneur who refuses to leave a well-paying job until he finds an opportunity that he predicts will pay more, versus one who decides to invest a small portion of her savings and 2 years of her life into a project that she believes is worth that amount of time and money. So irrespective of whether it will pay more than what she currently earns, she's living out the alternative entrepreneurial mindset. Experiment and adapt. With this mindset, flexibility and adaptability are a competitive advantage. You succeed not by becoming too fixated on a single goal or outcome, but by being responsive to changes in the environment. Existing firms typically take longer to adapt than new firms because they have more incentive for things to remain the same, and they have established routines and practices that reinforce the status quo. While new firms are not tied to the way things have always been done, and thus entrepreneurs can benefit from shifts in consumer preferences or shift in technology or changing legislation by realigning their businesses to take advantage of such developments. The entrepreneur with the alternative mindset, in contrast, has to stand ready to make do with what comes her way and learn to transform both positive and negative contingencies into useful components of new opportunities. By following the tips above, you'll rest assured you're on your way to becoming financially secured for life. If you're also interested in more related videos on how to start a side hustle with $0, you can click on the videos recommended on the screen, and I'm so sure you can find one that best suits your needs. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. See you on the next video. Ciao.